and welcome back to the show Time Hop. Today we will be interviewing our special guest, María José, and she's going to be talking to us about the Cuban Revolution, an era in which she lived and where she will have to face many difficult things. So she's going to talk to us and answer some of the questions that you sent. So something we're interested in knowing. You living during the Cuban Revolution and all this changes happening around you, what were your main fears when you learned that the U.S. had successfully tested the nuclear weapon?
Well, the fact is that my family feared that nuclear weapons could affect our lives because it was an unknown weapon until it lasted in other countries, so our country could be destroyed.
Okay, but by what you have been telling us, we've learned a bit about your situation. So tell us, with your economic situation at the moment, and social as well, how did you support Castro?
Well, we really supported his ideas because our family lived in such decadent situation. We didn't have any money, so Castro believed that we could have more money, so we supported it by going to his talks and spreading his words.
Right, and well, besides, there was a big change from Batista that was before to Castro, right? Especially for you people who were working in camps and in fields, and you didn't really own anything, right? Because all of this was taken from you.
Yes, Batista didn't thought about people that didn't have any money, and Castro did thought about us.
Right, and it's a country in which people and poverty was extremely big.
Yes, it really affected us. We didn't have anything to eat, and we couldn't labor, so money was a really big situation.
Okay. So tell us, as I understand, we're going back to Castro now. How did the agrarian reform, once it passed, benefit you?
Well, it really benefited us because we didn't have these lands, we didn't have any resources, we didn't have anything to eat or money to earn by selling these
resources. Or to support your family, right?
Right, and with this act, we could, the land was returned to us and we could produce these resources, we had something to eat, some money to earn.
Right. Okay, and tell us, after the oil was nationalized, what were your concerns about the U.S. Retaliating because, well, this would obviously madden them?
Well, it was shocking because we knew that U.S. was a really big country, it had many power, we needed their resources, and by retaliating we were left alone. We didn't have any resources or food, or it could affect our economy. Maybe we wouldn't have money.
Right, and being such a big country. Okay, I understand. And tell me, what were your experiences? No, ya te podemos contar.
Good morning. We're here with María José's granddaughter, Elisa, and she's going to talk about how she grew up with her grandmother and how did the agrarian reform and Castro's government helped her to carry on and be the successful woman she is now. Hi, Elisa.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, let's start. What are some ideas that you share with your grandmother?
Well, first of all, about Castro, you're
Yes.
telling me. I support him because he support her, because she was a peasant when she was like in that time, and it really helped us with all the things he did with the agrarian reform and all that stuff of healthcare and human rights.
Yeah, and he helped you like to be like more wealthy and
Yes, of course.
like have food and all of that, right? Okay. If you can remake history, like take a step back, what would you like do better?
Well, if I were Castro, I would not stay in such a strict dictatorship. I mean, he was like so strict that even all the other countries were evolving and being better, we were just sticking that, and we couldn't evolve the same way the other countries did.
Yeah. Okay. How did the reform that he proposed help you, the agrarian reform?
Like now?
Well, back then, and what were the consequences of that reform?
Well, that reform gave my grandmother like the land to work in, and we could stay from just no food and no place to live and just no healthy life to a better life with food and land she could work in, and she could really take her family up.
And now, how did this work?
Because if she wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't be the woman I am now.
That's good. And knowing the positions now, what were your ideas before knowing all of this about your grandmother? What did you think about it?
Well, I thought she was crazy because this guy came from nowhere and she supported him just because, well, now thinking about it, just because she had no option really, because was living or dying, and she chose living even though some of her thoughts were not like matching with Castro and hers, but she decided to keep up with the family and all the things she loved.
Yeah, that's so good. Well, thank you very much for being here, and see you soon.